Hey all, this is Zenosis, and this is episode 6 of the New Dawn update. I still haven't uploaded part 5 yet, but we're actually doing some beast runs instead, because our beast runs are kind of easier. So we start with the harvesting, of course. Additional harvesting. I think there's something that gives you harvesting, right? Technically. I mean, that's case with harvesting though. However, we want to go with Thief Stagger, I think. So we're a farmer, dude. We're a farmer, dude, and you know, certain enemies work, of course, differently and stuff. That, like, I definitely feel like that beast stage actually, in certain ways, are actually easier than the other one, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I definitely hope they add like more black stages and stuff like that, right? You know, more max health actually there. Thief Stagger, good. Reroll. Another Thief Stagger. Yeah, just get that out of the way. Lock the cute monkey. Fine. So we have 4 already, which is good. And we need to get crit, of course, but we already have 9% more crit chance with this and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, harvesting is, of course, the with the that is basic extra materials that you learn. So of course, and also harvesting items are more powerful as well. You get like way less materials than normal, so you know, which is why the thieves dagger is very important and stuff like that. But that also means that crit will be very, very important for us as well. Attack speed is also, of course, very important. But yeah, harvesting, luck, Thief's Dagger, cute monkey, reroll. That's experience, reroll. Maybe I should have taken the B there, I don't know. So that is from materials, yeah. The things that have synergy with materials will also be very powerful as well, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, no, you're recording, right? Yes, we are recording. And trying to remember what certain enemies do is, of course, very, very important and stuff like that, you know. Okay. Baby Gecko is very good at this point. Another Thief's Dagger, get the scar, reroll. Defective stereos, hey, why not? Yeah, our attack speed isn't that high, but this attacks fairly quickly anyway, which is good, of course, obviously. Yeah, we will, of course, we want to increase our harvesting by a lot, by the way, so that we can, like, snowball things and stuff like that, you know. Makes the Thief's Dagger very good, because, of course, the quicker we can snowball with materials, the better. And stuff like that, you know. Harvesting, Thief's Dagger, Lemonade, reroll, Thief's Dagger, reroll, Thief's Dagger, reroll. That's harvesting, and that's Thief's Dagger and reroll. That's good. That's a lot of blue daggers already and stuff like that, you know. Okay, good. Get more curse. Are we just getting lucky or something like that? I don't know if we are getting super lucky here or something like that, you know, because, you know, Dodge, Thief Stagger, the harvesting from that, and this reroll, reroll, Thief Stagger, Lock Alien, lock the little frog, and the blue ones is of course 56% chance. Next will be purple snurples, which is going to be good, of course. Plus attack speed -3, but yeah, but this has like a lot shorter cooldown and stuff that, which is something that makes the daggers, the Thief's Dagger, very good and stuff that, you know. Also, once we get more like material synergy, that will be even better and stuff that, right? Because there's a lot of different material synergies that we can get, you know, of course, obviously. How many monkeys can we have? We can have 3. Well, is it 13? Yeah, 13 little monkeys you can have, actually. I would have loved to have killed that guy, but it was a bit too risky there. Crit and harvesting. Thief Dagger. Little frog. Alien. Get the jelly actually for now. Not a jelly though. Ghost outfit. Good. The ghost outfit is of course very good because of the dodging. It gives us a bigger dodge cap, which is going to be interesting. But it will only be worth going for if we can get enough materials, of course, obviously, you know. Stay away from walrus, please. Thank you. Okay. Harvesting. Goes outfit, coffee, and reroll. All 3 spawn. Reroll. Reroll. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we can go over into garden also as well eventually. So we get 10% out from that. We do have minus armor now though, which is a bit better. We do have a bit minus on our speed, right? Yeah. The dodge caps at 70% instead. Which of course is going to be very powerful for us. But we need to build up the dodge, of course, obviously. And dodge, I believe it is right, it works with a certain other item that is very good if we get we of course want to get into purple snurples as quickly as possible, of course, obviously. Almost died there. Not. Damn it, man. That was such a good run though, right? That was like really good. Maybe we should have actually combined items there earlier. Maybe going for the ghost, it wasn't ideal, right? Because I need to be smarter sometimes and not take it. Like even though ghost is good, like if we would have had more, of the thing, then maybe speed, Thief Stagger, reroll, Thief Stagger, reroll. Lock the coffee and lock the Thief Stagger. Lock the jelly as well. And maybe we just go with one Thief Stagger might be actually enough. But that's the crazy thing, that one because if we get one legendary Thief Stagger, then we can go with some of the other items that are good with this character, because there are several. The pruner is of course very good for the whole gardening aspect and stuff that as well. Speed. So another Thief Stagger, jelly, reroll. Reroll. Another Thief's Dagger, reroll. Gentle Alien, reroll. Combine up into that. Combine up into purple. So now we have one weapon. And we have pretty good attack speed with this. The purple dagger is enough to carry us actually here. Easy every time. Crit chance. Thief's Dagger into Cough into not Gentle Alien. Another Thief's Dagger. We'll combine those though. Not the Lemonade for now. And if we find just one more or two more white ones, we can combine that into another blue one. Or if we find a blue one in the shop, that could also be very good. Because keep in mind that early on the jelly could be a good way for us to get some HP actually. This is a bit scary though, not gonna lie. Crit chance. Reroll. Luck though from that could be good. And then what is it? We want to get, we probably want to get a pruner, I think. It's probably one of the items we want to get. I'm not certain about all the items we want to get yet, though, you know. I haven't decided yet on all the items. Yeah, or on all the weapons rather. I know that pruner is very good, you know, if we can get it. But it's not a 100% guarantee we can get the pruner. Yes, very good. Attack speed. Just a luck. Reroll. Harvesting on that is just too good. Reroll. Reroll. Another Thief's Dagger, block that. Oh man. Ghost Captain would be really good though, but no. This means we could theoretically make our legendary after this. After this wave. I'm hoping for boxes though, by the way. We are hoping for boxes. What's our crit chance? 14, okay. We are hoping for a chest, of course, obviously. We're hoping for a chesticle. Tyler, very good. Luck, Thief's Dagger. Combine. Boom. 80%. Little Frog, reroll. Thief's Dagger. Baby Gecko. Okay, fine. Maybe we will get two legendary Thief's Dagger then. So, yeah. The fact that we haven't seen the other farming weapons, we saw Pruner early on at one point, but yeah, you know, what is it? There's more than just the Pruner, there's also the cycle. And the cycle is good, of course, because of scaling via harvesting, and harvesting is a good stat on this character, yeah. I was harvesting when picking up a consumable while at maximum health, so we know we do have some synergies with that as well. I would love to get to those trees, by the way, but that might be suicidal to do. Right, we didn't pick that up that run. I'm thinking about the other one we did. Yeah. That was a bit too bad there. It probably should have sticked with having more than one thief stagger there. I mean, but that was not the worst idea though. Okay. Damage. Thief stagger. Thief stagger. Thief stagger. Thief stagger. Okay, we almost have all the weapons already. Very good. We should hope for a gold tier shop though. I mean, that is something we could be doing, you know, we could hope for a really good shop. Attack speed. Combine. Combine. Reroll. 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 Thief dagger. Reroll. 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 Lock thief dagger. Reroll. Yeah. 3 blue thief dagger. Thief dagger is of course, you know, very, very good. I've talked about that several times, you know. Because maybe what we do is we just get a bunch of thief dagger before a certain thing, like attack speed. More thief dagger, good. Baby gecko. Reroll. Reroll. Thief dagger. We can combine that into another thief's dagger actually. And eventually we want to start combining into purple snurples. Eventually. I mean, the good thing could be if we get a blue one to spawn for my chest. And that would be very good, of course, if that could happen, you know. Recycle. Attack speed. Thief dagger. Combine. Bomb. Thief dagger. Thief dagger to lock. Reroll. And reroll. Good. Not bad. Assume we have full set of blue thief dagger. We have 36 harvesting, which is not the best, or we can use more harvesting, of course, obviously. Okay. Attack speed. Thief dagger. Combine. Purple thief dagger. Lock the baby gecko. Lock the thief dagger. Very nice. Okay, so now we have one purple. Yeah, see, that was absolutely perfect. Getting a purple to show up there in the shop was absolutely crazy. Like someone kill that before it mutates. It can technically mutate into a stationary form eventually as well, you know. Don't mind, give me some healing, please. Attack speed. That combine those. Thieves Dagger, Fertilizer, Cute Monkey, Jelly. Nice. What's a kit? 15k. And we have 45% attack speed, which is, you know, good. Like the attack speed can really carry us actually. We don't have negative armor though, which is good as well. We actually killed them all, Ross, which is very good. Nice. Very decent actually. Not another chest though, but still. More harvesting. Oh, that's a huge legendary luck. Free reroll. Reroll. Harvesting, less enemies. Reroll. Reroll. There's the sickle though. Since the last year, since, yeah. Take the sickle. Lock this, lock that. We have one nearly. Yeah. You know, we might combine into a legendary dagger after this. But it totally depends on what appears in the shop. I mean, now we would want to get a pruner as well to get it as well, so we can get the farm going. Because I think that there are enough farm-related weapons in the game that you can actually get your hands on. It's just crazy to think about that there are so many farm-related like weapons. Recycle, speed, get that, combine into this. Recycle, metal detector and banner, reroll. That's a blue thief dagger though. We'll look at that actually. Okay. Nice. Maybe we will go for 2 thieves dagger then and 2 cycles so far and stuff like that, but yeah. And then maybe 2 pruners as well if that is possible. We'll see. So the legendary one is like 80%, yeah. It's absolutely crazy. We were so close down there. Recycle, max SP, ice cube, thief dagger, Combine, now we have another one. Reroll. You know what, recycle that thief dagger. Get a stick. Get another adrenaline. Reroll. That's a cycle though, and that's a starfish. That does increase enemy damage though, but yeah, but I think we can do it with this. So we have 2 cycles, we do have a stick also. It's actually doing more damage the more sticks you have. Which could be an alternative thing we could do. So now we have 3 different weapons, right? Yeah. Now the thing is, of course, that it's well, yeah, 1 plus HP for every different weapon you have. And since you can have 6 weapons, that means that you can get plus 6 HP from this, which might not seem that good. But if you stack a bunch of yellies, then you know that starts being pretty okay, you know. And next wave will be swarm wave, by the way, so we need to be careful about that. That next wave will be a swarm wave, which means things are gonna get tough. You know, things can get tough. Speed. Get that, get the circle, whistle, baby squid, and combine 2 of those, reroll. 2 stacks, reroll. Cauldron, pearl. Yes. So do we have more enemies? -5 enemies we have. Enemy damage though we have increased. Although I cannot see that there. Yeah, because this gives you 15% enemy damage. Although enemies will drop more materials now. So the starfish, which is unique, right? Yeah, no limited, okay. That is. Okay, we have a little bit less attack speed now. Piece of crap, man. I don't know what we would have done different there, and we could have survived there. You know, maybe the yellow was a bad idea. But because at that point, I'm pretty certain we could have had completely legendary daggers there. Legendary daggers if we wanted to. Harvesting. Thief dagger. Thief dagger. Thief dagger. Look at the yum back shirt though. So what we are going to be doing, we are going to keep a lookout for the other harvesting weapons and stuff like that, like the pruner and the cycle and stuff like that, and if they show up, we are going to get them and stuff like that, you know. We are going to combine the thief dagger instead with when we actually find an additional thief dagger. That's how we're going to combine them instead. %5 damage, 2% max HP. She's doing 1 hit calls, reroll. Reroll. Thief dagger, lock the cycle. Reroll. Lock the fertilizer. On the thief dagger, reroll. Okay, good. And here's the thing, right, since we're only 1 weapon slot away, we get the cycle first. And then due to the fact that we get the cycle, means that we can then, with the other Thief's Dagger, that gets combined then into a blue automatically and stuff that if we buy things in that order, you know, which is pretty smart. A smart way to get an early. Recycle that, luck. So cycle first, then Thief's Dagger, then the harvesting. Good. Big consumable there, I think it's worth it. So we got one other of the harvesting weapons. This one, of course, also scaled via harvesting. It's 80% via melee attack and it's 10% via the harvesting. Of course, the cycle also has this effect. Yeah, 20% of it against target below a certain amount of health. It's actually very good. But that's a lot of damage potential, of course, obviously. Two armor, nice. 6% speed. Spicy sauce. Attack speed. Another cycle. Reroll. Another Thief's Dagger. It is ain't bad. We have two armor. Very nice. We don't have damage percent decrease now, but we have a little less melee damage. Isn't that bad. Would love to get this guy, please. Thank you. And we're out of here. Okay, I'm a bit worried not create that time. 6% dodge. Thief's Dagger. 10% damage. Reroll. Another Thief's Dagger though. Reroll. Coupon is nice. Another cycle will be nice as well. Very good. Very good. I mean, hell, another cycle is not bad at all. Especially if we want to combine into like getting a legendary cycle and stuff that, you know. Miller Light, where's the Miller Light when we need it, you know, and stuff that. There should be definitely a Miller Light item, you know. There's a loop in my deep cause a Miller Light, yeehaw, ride my truck. Miller Light! 1 Miller Light. Like that, combine this. And then we'll take the cycle, we'll take a coupon, we reroll. There's the community support though. But that's too expensive, I think, right now at least. Reroll. Reroll. 8 rerolls. Boomerang activates faster now, that's still too expensive. I would like a prune as well, maybe. So this is support though. This get go, it has harvesting built into it. I should have actually, instead of just taking a new run immediately there, or like restarting the run or whatever, right? It is probably better to select a new run instead, so we can see what the starting weapons were. Because maybe it's better to go with another starting weapon, you know. Attack speed, harvesting, reroll, ice cube, lock fruit basket though, reroll, close an artist there, reroll, reroll. That gives you 4 HP regen. That gives enemies a lot of speed out on the next wave. Maybe that is fine. It kind of depends on our damage, I feel like, more than anything actually. I mean, if our damage is good enough, then, you know, or attack speed rather, as well, you know, and stuff like that, then like it's fine, you know. That was a lot of damage we took there though. Just stay away from the anglerfish. It's something I learned. Stay away from the thing with the angler on the head. Stay away from anglers. Yeah, as long as we stay away from anglers, they are very, very scary. Like a windy hammer. Oh, that was so close. HP regen, please. Fruit basket. Reroll. Reroll. Another fish stagger though. These have high chance of dropping fruits. Right, we didn't take that item yet though. Nice, very good. Kill eggs, please. Is it him that lays eggs actually? Maybe it is actually. Purple snurples! You're absolutely insane. Imagine if you had any sort of synergy with picking up our mats, like doing the explosions and stuff that, right? Or whatever else it is that you can do with certain explosions. Okay. Lifesteal. And we'll combine these. The Thief's Dagger, get the Scarf. Reroll. Treasure map, lemonade. Good. And that gives us plus elemental damage. Weapon damage addition is gives with elemental, and burning activates slower. Which is why getting that other burning thing is good. We also have these, of course, there. So it makes HP consumables have 50% chance to explode, yeah. And yeah, we haven't picked up a single tree yet. Lucky if we can start getting some trees, maybe that would be good as well. And wave 11 is going to be a boss wave, of course, obviously. But there is, of course, certain bosses that could fuck us over. There is definitely two. Those were my money, Tommy. My money! Damn it. New run instead. Go to the farm again. So there's a potato launcher, there's the case with that. Regular hand down arm support that gives you harvesting. So this is a harvesting weapon. obviously the prune is a harvesting weapon. You could technically call the Thieves Dagger a harvesting weapon as well. The cycle is of course obviously a harvesting weapon. Stuff that den ger form mot a shotgun, you know, memes. All things aside though, let's actually start with a hand. So we want to be getting all of those things, by the way. We want to be getting like those other things as well. You know, we want to get the cycle. We want to get the other thing as well, you know. Luck. Reroll. And coupon. Reroll. And jelly. Lost the duck. So 3 hands. Yes, that's more harvesting because it's a support thing. You want to be getting the pruner also and the cycle as well. Because all those counts as being support. The main problem is this weapon doesn't deal a lot of damage. So we're either gonna need more attack speed or we're gonna need melee damage with this. Luck. Luck from that. Baby Gecko, and there's a cycle, which has support as a category as well. Hardly got any money. Yeah, this was a bad mistake here. Should have gone with other weapons here. And always do still get some at the end there. Harvesting. Cycle. Baby Gecko. Reroll. There's a fruit basket. Reroll. Reroll. You know what? To combine. I think we do this. Just, yeah. Because I don't think having more hands help us that much. We're going to be relying on the harvesting tool here for damage. Because both of them are support here. I would like to get the pruner next, probably. Or another cycle. See, that thing can kill us, the thing with open mouth. If it gets close enough again. So many projectiles though. Attack speed. Regular speed. Cycle. Reroll. Cycle. Reroll. Reroll. Cycle. That's crazy actually. Maybe we can turn this around then. If we get a lot of materials this wave, then we can turn things around actually, I think. Not gonna lie, that can happen of course, obviously. Really like to get box, please. Nice. Wow, Spyglass is very good here. Luck. Cycle, prune. Combine those. Get that. Reroll. Another cycle. Get the ice cube as well. And then we have the prune as well. Now we have 3 different weapons, of course, obviously. So that is something. Now we will want a thief stag with this as well. Obviously. We're gonna combine up the cycles if we survive this wave and all stuff that, right? Which is going to be really good for us. Because wave 6 so far is not that high, really, all things considered, you know. Max HP, cycle, fruit basket, reroll. I combine, reroll, cycle, combine. Right, then we're looking for that type of hand. Reroll. Recycling. There's another pruner. So we have 3 different weapons. We don't have that much attack speed. We still need to get a lot more weapons in order to really feel safe, I feel like, you know. Yeah, because that's the really scary part, that we could get overwhelmed. Which would be bad if that happens. Would be really bad. Why, man? Why me? God damn it, piece of honk. Actually, we run. Actually, let's go with the pruner. Pruner's not that bad damage-wise and stuff that, but yeah. Alright, and it's also picking up consumable while at maximum health. Alright. So the more fruits we get, better. Attack speed, pruner, coupon, pruner, look that pruner. I mean, we're not gonna go with anything else right now, at least. Pruner does not scale with harvesting though, sadly. But maybe we just go for this high enough until we can increase our harvesting enough. And then once our harvesting is high enough, once we have high enough harvesting, we roll into that. Coffee will be nice there. So that's once we have high enough harvesting. But once we have, and that has chance to explore for health damage, so the more health we get, the better. There's 23 harvesting. Because if we can snowball our harvesting, we can get a lot of materials. Recycle, armor, attack speed, reroll please, Again. Reroll. No. Reroll. Reroll. Oh, it's in the air turret and recycling machine. Very good. And I mean, we could also get more gardens as well, you know, most of that, right? But if we get if we get enough synergy items, by the way, with the gardens, then that would be very, very insane. And this is, yeah, spicy sauce. You can get actually 2 spicy sauces. Armor, elemental damage, no, incendiary turret, recycling machine, reroll, no, look the wave squid, nice, and the fire harvesting, let's go. And now what is also harvesting increased by additional 2% at the end of the wave, yeah. So I mean, which also makes it so fruit basket is absolutely insane as well. Once we get the fruit basket, of course a cursed fruit basket would be absolutely insane and stuff that. But yeah, you know, that has a lot of synergy as well. But I think that there are more stuff that has synergy with the thing and not just the whole that thing, right? Brotato does explosion size affect the size of the spicy sauce. Right, if we get explosion size, would that mean that we can technically get very, very huge explosions? Great chance. You know, the spoon sounds really great about now, actually. Get the cycle as well. Reroll. We're not at maximum weapons. So we do have an incendiary turret as well. How many weapons? 3 different weapons. Because yes, yes, we do have synergy with health, of course, obviously we know that already. Melee damage, max HP. Elemental damage, stick to wand. Max HP. Let's give us health regen instead. Lock the ritual. So now we have 4 different weapons. Maybe we eventually just make a legendary pruner. We are at 146 harvesting, which is... But I mean, I feel like we get the harvesting bonus even if we leave the consumables laying around, you know, I still feel like we get the bonus. It's actually very powerful so far, really, all things considered. Bag, 9% speed, pruner, wand, XP and ritual, reroll. Reroll. Lock cycle, lock one, the lock clockwork wasp there. Good. Now we can do some burning with the bond. How many is that? 4k. Yeah, we will eventually get rid of the blue pruning instead. And go with something else maybe. Max health, elemental damage. So combine this into that. We don't need this pruner. Get this purpose cycle and get rid of this cycle. One clockwork. Get the one because we could combine it up into the other thing. Yes, we can. Good. And then we'll combine these, and then we'll combine this. And then we'll lock these two. Because now we have quite a few different weapons now. So now with the one, of course, we can do the whole elemental damage thing, you know, and stuff that, which is nice. We still don't have a Thieves Dagger, so that could be a weapon we could go for. We could go for another burning weapon also as well if we get more of the burning like synergy items, you know, and stuff that, which would be ideal. Which would be pretty ideal. Get that. Attack speed, life steal, Jelly, get that, reroll, ooh, permanent. Okay, power generator is very good. Nail is very good because that's another scaling thing. Potato throw is another weapon. Line detector is good. So now we have much. We have +5 for every different weapon, so we have +10 HP from that. And now we have the potential of going pretty crazy now. Not gonna lie, we do have the potential now. And you know, the weapon we're gonna need as well, you know, and stuff that. Like I would love a 5 weapon. I would like to get one of the really good epic weapons otherwise, you know, and stuff that, you know. Really take a garden as well. We will have the burning turret as well. So that I would love to get a lot of burning turrets if possible. This is crazy now. Elemental damage, get the nail, get attack speed. Now the potato thrower, and we combine those two.